kinetics of rigid bodies needs fascination, and something that fascinates us is the understanding of some motions which do happen, and it seems that they violate some fundamental laws of mechanics. Like, I take an example of a system I have. If we suppose to place this rigid body over the base, okay, then it is not possible, because by virtue of the gravity this is going to fall. Okay, so in whatever way we try to place it, the possibility is not there, because this essentially is going to fall, and we say it is falling under the influence of the gravity. But if we attach thread to it, this is something that takes us into the understanding of kinetics of rigid bodies in 3 dimensions, and helps us in understanding the motions which ordinarily we cannot. Let's tie some thread around it. Let it be attached uniformly, and we hold one end of the thread and we pull it. So essentially we have given motion to this rigid body. Now once we try to place it, it gets balanced. So the motion that this rigid body attains is now defying the gravity, and it's able to stabilize itself and overcoming the gravitational force. So as the speed of this object falls, it will fall down. Finally it falls down. So it means that once we tried to place it over here, gravitational effect was there and it was falling down. Now by giving rotational motion to the central thimble, we are able to balance it. In the same way, if we take one more rigid body and we give it motion, let me do it like this. Again we are able to balance it. Let me do it with the thread. Let me rotate it. Okay, so we are attaching thread to its central shaft. And try to rotate it. So as we move it, placing it over this, again it's able to withstand the gravitational effect, and we are able to cause rotation in it while the object is defying the gravity. This motion is quite important, and the understanding of the equations of motion for these types of cases is where we have to actually reach, and somewhat very important, understanding theorems. Okay, we can now, let me try to balance this over the pen, or the tip of this pen. So as we rotate it, can balance it over it like this.